6 things to know before you go.
Oral arguments are set for today over the immigration case of Kilmar Abrego Garcia. He's the Salvadorian national who was mistakenly deported by the Trump administration and then brought back to the U.S. Last month, Immigration and Customs Enforcement filed a notice of their plan to deport him to the West African nation of Liberia. In a filing on Friday, Abrego's attorneys argue that Abrego Garcia has already designated Costa Rica as a country where he is willing to be deported. They claim the government must send him there. A House Energy Subcommittee is set to hold a hearing today on the impacts of daylight saving time on travel and tourism. The hearing comes after years of public debate over whether it's time to permanently end the twice-annual clock change. Currently, only 2 states keep their clocks consistent year-round: Arizona and Hawaii. Last month, the Senate briefly took up a long-stalled bill that would have made daylight saving time permanent. However, lawmakers once again failed to reach an agreement. President Donald Trump has authorized the public release of all Jeffrey Epstein-related files. He announced on Truth Social Wednesday night that he signed a bill directing the Justice Department to do so. The signing comes a day after the measure passed the House 427-1. It passed the Senate through unanimous consent Wednesday morning. The bill mandates that Attorney General Pam Bondi release all unclassified records tied to Epstein within 30 days. President Donald Trump announced Wednesday that he plans to host New York City Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani Friday in the Oval Office. It would be their first face-to-face meeting since the election. On social media, Trump said that Mamdani asked for the meeting and he agreed. In an interview Wednesday, Mamdani said he wants to speak plainly to the president about New Yorkers struggling to afford the city. Mamdani is scheduled to be sworn in as mayor in January. An apartment fire off Castores and Galahar forced 4 units to be evacuated. It happened around 5:15 Wednesday evening at the Windrush Apartments. Crews were on scene quickly and had the fire under control. CCFD officials tell us there were no major injuries, but a few residents could be displaced because of the smoke and fire damage. And today is the last day of the annual Thomas J. Henry Turkey Giveaway. Since Sunday, the law firm has been handing out turkey vouchers to neighbors in need. If you're interested, cars start lining up at 10 this morning at the Thomas J. Henry Center for Philanthropy on Ocean Drive in Buford. The vouchers are redeemable at the H-E-B on Southport. There will be some street closures in the area along Shoreline from Buford Street down to Cooper's Alley.